Have you been in the war room?
Been in the war room now for about 4 to 5 months.
Why did you join? What made you want to get inside of there?
I was just scrolling TikTok a lot, and on my For You page, I just seen the classic Tate videos always popping up, and I started to like what this guy was saying, so I fell into it. I liked some videos, and just with the algorithm, more and more videos started to appear on my For You page. I found out he had a private network, and I looked into the war room, and I ended up joining.
Do you feel like the program lived up to the expectations that you had for it?
This is just like a part where I just want to think about these answers.
There's another guy now. We got, I joined Andrew Tate's $5,000 secret cult by Jordan Welch. Let's watch that.
$1,000, you could join a secret society as powerful as the Illuminati. Well, apparently, that's what Andrew Tate's program, The War Room, is all about.
So the War Room is kind of like the Illuminati.
See, I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about, since I'm doing a lot of Andrew Tate videos, should I join the War Room? Should I spend $5,000 to join the War Room? Will it? In my head, I'm like, $5,000 is a lot of money, all right? But what's the ROI? What's the return on interest if I spend $5,000 to join the War Room? Am I just going to go into like another chat? Same thing as HU2. But that's $50. $5,000, that's a lot of money, bro. So I want to understand if I'm getting more value out of it.
But cooler. Started the War Room to attract a conglomerate of superheroes. It's kind of like Avengers. We have over 2,000 members, over 600 millionaires. But you can get kicked at any moment without a refund.
And today, I'm going to be spending my life savings to go behind the scenes and uncover the secret world that Andrew has created to see if it lives up to the hype. Let's do it. We're here right now.
I like how he's like vlogging his journey on joining the War Room. That's pretty cool.
Take the website. They got this crazy video, bro, shooting guns, popping bottles, doing all different type of stuff. As you can see, this is the greatest global network which exists on planet Earth. Notice how they blur everybody's face inside of the war room.
Breathe
I'm
air.
genuinely curious who is inside of here. By the end of the day, once we get inside, I want to try to meet up with somebody in my city and actually interview them because I'm curious what type of people are inside of this thing. Yeah, let's buy it. All right, so it looks like you can't actually buy it directly. I have to actually speak to them to buy it. So I want to buy the War Room. I feel like they do this to make it feel all super exclusive. You must be interviewed to get inside. All right, I just got a message back from Morpheus himself.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like you're hating a little bit on like, to make it feel super exclusive or whatever. But I mean, what's wrong with that? Like, you're spending $5,000 on it. You should feel that way. The whole Morpheus bit, that's kind of funny, bro. I see your perspective now.
Mr. Red Pill, sir, I am as serious as ever. And then he says crypto is the only available payment option.
Okay, any further questions, or should I get you set up in the War Room? Crypto as payment. What coin shall we proceed with? Yo, crypto's the wild, wild west, man. That's a $5,000 for wild, wild west money. Oh, that's crazy.
It's kind of annoying, but I guess I'll pay them with some Ethereum. I'm really sending money to a trillionaire right now. That's crazy. Hopefully it's worth it, man. I'm hoping it's worth it for real. And almost instantly, things took a turn for the worst. We're off to a tremendous start already. After I sent the money to them through Coinbase, I immediately got a call from the support team saying that my wallet is now locked for the next 2 months because the wallet I just sent money to is a blacklisted wallet on the blockchain. That probably would have been good to know.
See, they should have let you know that, bro. That's crazy. They should have let you know that. That's sus. I mean, it's not that it's suspect. Obviously, Andrew Tate was banned from all platforms, so Coinbase, part of the agenda, I'm assuming, blacklisted them. Were people getting scammed? I guess that's what we're gonna find out. Let's see.
Before I sent the money. So now the majority of my crypto is frozen and I gotta figure out another way to get them the money. I don't dislike Andrew. I kind of like the guy and I didn't want to dislike the War Room either, but so far this has not been a good experience. Then I spent another $5,000 to send them money through a different platform and I was finally able to access the War Room. Kind of. After 24 hours, I finally heard back from them with some interesting news.
Wait, what? You found another way to do it?
either, but so far, this has not been a good experience. Then I spent another $5,000 to send them money through a different platform, and I was fine.
Wait, did you get your first $5,000 back? What?
Able to access the war room. Kind of. After 24 hours, I finally heard back from them with some interesting news. Even though I already paid, now they're telling me to get inside, I have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not gonna lie, this makes me a little scared to keep doing this video, but let's check it out. That's crazy. I don't think I'm allowed to share this document with you guys, so I'm definitely not gonna do that. But basically, they're saying if I reveal anything that's inside of the war room, I'm liable for millions of dollars in damages. No joke. It's kind of scary, and it makes you wonder what they're possibly trying to hide inside of there. I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything bad, but that is such a crazy amount to threaten people with. But I already paid, so there's no turning back now. Let's sign this document. I signed the contract and almost immediately was granted access to the war room. I joined excited to see what's inside and hopefully expand my network with some high-level people. So I spent a couple days in there going through as much as I can to see exactly what it was all about. And after...
All right, so he did spend $5,000 just to get a Discord, basically a secret Discord. It was hard to get into it. And he spent a few days looking into it, so that seems pretty okay. Like, I mean, that's his realistic experience. So
2 days in there, my suit collection has literally doubled, and I don't even have any regular clothes anymore. Nah, but on a more serious note, my experience inside the war room so far has been extremely underwhelming. And of course, to back up my points, I want to show you guys exactly what's inside of the war room. But to avoid a multi-million-dollar lawsuit and protect myself from going bankrupt, I had to get creative. Instead of actually showing you guys the war room, I figured we can go inside together and take a tour.
Ow. Welcome, dumb virgin.
Yo, this is the most creative way to sit here and explore the war room without actually talking about the war room, because you have to sign an NDA. Which I think would make sense. I mean, if it's secret, like, you know, if it's super secret, like you're trying to make superheroes the way Andrew Tate said. Like, you know, like Andrew Tate said, trying to create superheroes, I guess it would be exclusive and you would feel kind of weird.
To the war room.
Upon entering, you are welcomed by the first priest, who grants you access to the rooms and some required reading by Tate and his team. The rooms are basically just a bunch of different group chats. Inside, there are a variety of rooms about various subjects, such as making money.
If you don't have money, just make more money.
Growing your...
So it's just HU3. It's just basically just like Hustle's University. And then people going in talking about how to make money. I guess he made a little joke about, oh, just make more money. It's just like the same echo chamber of like people saying, oh yeah, this is how you make money. You got to make money. You got to hustle. Like the same shit you can get for free, essentially. Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
Media, meeting up IRL, and of course, women.
And that is why it's better to have 6 girlfriends than one.
That is talking my language.
It's an elite circle of alpha males pushing each other to be better and growing alongside each other. And on paper, this sounds amazing, but after spending a couple days in this community, ultimately, I was disappointed. And the main reason for this was the actual quality of the conversations in these chat rooms. I was expecting to see some truly high-level conversation from an elite group of men.
What kind of full-grown adult deliberately eats sushi?
God, this man is brilliant.
It didn't feel like I was talking with elites. It felt more like the Tate fan club. And since it's all spread out...
I was going to say, like, you're making it seem like he's talking to a lot of Tate fans, like, almost like me going in there, like, what am I going to actually do? What am I actually going to say? Like, and that's the thing is, like, if I'm going to spend $5,000, like, what value do I have to provide towards other people in that room, right? Like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, like, that's growing because of Red Pill content, and I talk a lot about Andrew Tate.
Across over 20 different rooms, it lacks structure, and there's no clear path to follow as a member, which sort of left me confused. From the website and the videos on the homepage, I expected something different. I don't know, maybe...
You see, that's the biggest problem that I'm seeing with courses is that they say that a lot of people have complaints that it lacks structure. There's no clear path to follow, but in real life, is there a clear path to follow? Should a course have a clear path to follow? Or should you kind of just dive in and try to make it work out for yourself?
Just me, maybe I'm crazy. So I reached out to a couple of the War Room members here in Miami, and I found one that's willing to do an interview with me to share how he feels about his experience in the War Room. And I'm about to be late, so we gotta go. So, how long have you been in the War Room?
Been in the War Room now for about 4 to 5 months.
Why did you join? What made you want to get inside of there?
I was just scrolling TikTok a lot, and on my For You page, I just seen the classic Tate videos always popping up, and I started to like what this guy was saying, so I fell into it. I liked some videos, and just with the algorithm, more and more videos started to appear on my For You page. I found out he had a private network, and I looked into the War Room, and I ended up joining.
Do you feel like the program lived up to the expectations that you had for it?
This is just like a part where I just want to like think about these answers. Here.
No problem.
Yeah, so maybe run it again. Yeah, I would say it has lived up to the expectations. I was expecting to get access to, I'm trying to think how to word it, high-level people, because just the average common Joe isn't going to pay $5,000 to join a group chat. So,
what percentage of people do you feel like inside of the War Room are actually these high-value, high-level people that is advertised?
I would say about 25%.
Isn't it kind of ironic though?
Which is actually not bad, bro. I mean, if you're gonna join something for $5,000, like you'd assume that you'd have somebody like me or somebody like just average Joe going out spending their entire $5,000 to join the War Room. And like I said, 75% of those people are just like average Joes, and there's only 25% of people that are actually millionaires. So if you can really find a way, if you can take $5,000 and you can spend it and locate it, and you can talk to the people that are actually millionaires, and you can find out how you can network or link them, or what you can really do for them, what skills do you have that can benefit them? How can you help them in an every day-to-day life? Like, that's worth something. You know, that's actually good business, all right? If you can find a way to provide value to somebody and save them time, that's the best way to network. So if you actually have that time and you actually have the ability and the access to be able to do that, then it would make sense to join the War Room, and you'd have to be, again, a good networker. You have to be able to really, really talk to people and really see what you can bring, what kind of value you can bring towards their business or their life. It's worth something.
You pay to join this elite circle, and the majority of people that are inside of it are still beginners themselves, and a lot of them are still just getting started on their journey.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but what I'd recommend to you is just to probably be more involved within it, and you could probably find one person which will make joining well worth it. I don't know. I would say it was worth the $5,000 I paid.
So the last question.
So I guess what he's trying to say is that he found that one person that made him more than the $5,000. That would be my question. And that's why I asked in the beginning. I'm like, yo, I want to know what my return on interest would be. And if this guy did find somebody that he did business with, I would like to know what his return on interest was from joining that War Room meeting or that War Room club.
People that are watching this video, would you actually recommend for them to get inside of the War Room?
If $5,000 is all you have, I wouldn't recommend joining with that money. I would recommend doing something else with that. But if you just have $5,000 laying around, then yeah, I would recommend joining.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Well, I guess if you had $5,000 laying around, you had a good network, you have some high value skills, you have the same ideologies that Andrew Tate has, and you share those ideals, then it would really make sense to join that secret War Room, all right? But if not, don't just join it to join it, man. And that's ultimately why I ended up not joining it. And this video is kind of making me prove, like, yeah, like, you know, Jordan Welch, I don't think he went in there with the right mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried, he just joined, he spent the $5,000, he met up with somebody, you know, but like, what kind of value are you trying to provide? Like, what kind of member are you looking for? How can you actually bring value towards somebody else in that life? You know, I'm messing that up.
That was interesting. I still feel exactly how I felt about it when I first joined, but maybe there's more for me to see.
All right, well, maybe you should go back into the chat and just see if you find anything valuable, because I think you probably could based on what this guy said.
I don't think I have any other option at this point. And maybe I could talk to Tate. I was starting to lose hope, so I took his advice and dove deeper into the War Room. And I actually found an option to pay to book a call directly with Tate himself. I'm about to have a one-on-one call with Andrew.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You can talk to Tate?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous right now. Come on. He just says, please wait. Well, I've been waiting for about 10 minutes. I just texted him, so.
What if we start playing the Top G song? Do you think he'll magically appear on your phone?
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, nah, bro. He really did that. He really sat here and did that shit.
Breathe air.
Terrible. The opposite happened. The call disappeared off the fucking screen. I paid $5,000 to join this program. I paid $3,000 to get on the phone with bro. I just have not been having the best experiences so far with this guy and his products, but. So I
think Jordan Welch didn't have a great experience because he went in there with like, oh, I'm supposed to find some crazy secret, because that is what Andrew Tate promotes, all right? And the secret really is just, there's no secrets. There is no secrets. From what I understand, there is no secrets. Or, you're underwhelmed because you didn't find the secret that you're looking for, I guess. I don't know. They made you sign an NDA, so maybe you can't talk about it, but you still feel underwhelmed. But it's also been a few days. Who did you really talk to in there? You talked to one person from Miami, but you just try to get his perspective on how he feels. You weren't really trying to do more than that. And that's, I guess, what the War Room is about, is how you can connect with somebody else and provide value towards each other and build something like that. That's what it seems like it's set up to be.
Basically reached out to their team and they told me that he couldn't make the call today because he was busy. So the only available time he has for a call tomorrow is 5:30 in the morning.
Damn, bro, and you paid for that shit? How much did he pay? How much did he pay for that shit? The fuck? Did I miss that? Hold up. What the fuck? How much you pay for that shit? $250 a minute? What? And the minimum video call length is 15 minutes? Okay, so you spent $400 for 1-on-1 and 1-to-5 is 15 minutes. Oh, what the fuck?
To pay to book minutes. And this man does. It's time. If I woke up at
so much
5 in the morning,
he spent like $3,000 to get on the phone with Andrew Tate. And then Andrew Tate slacked on him, and now he woke up early at 5 a.m. to be able to get on the phone call with him.
Call that I paid $3,000 for. Holy shit! And I answered the phone. In about 30 seconds, the screen is gonna disappear, and I think my call with Andrew is dead. Yeah. Well, I joined the War Room.
No way, bro! He didn't pick up. You spent $3,000. Well, actually, you spent $8,000 to sit here and talk to Andrew Tate. Nah, bro. Tell me you got your money back, bro. Wait, what?
And as you can see, my experience has not been the greatest. So ultimately, was it worth it? Not really. I'm going back to bed.
Oh, damn. And that's how he ended the video, bro? Damn, man. Yo, that made Andrew Tate look bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. That made Andrew Tate look real bad. You want to talk about a scam? Yo, if you pay $3,000 to get on a phone call with somebody and you're paying per minute and you don't follow through on that, you got scammed. So I get how he feels, man. I get entirely how he feels. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Yo, he need a
breathe air.
You see, and I guess that's the troubling thing about joining these rooms and spending $5,000 on the War Room. It's a little bit disingenuous, man. I don't know about the secrets that people aren't allowed to talk about there. Maybe there are some. Are they important? How much money do you actually get out of that? Like I said, I think Jordan Welch went in with the wrong mentality, but he did get scammed at the end. At the end of the day, I hope he got that call. As long as he gets that call, he didn't get scammed, right? That being said, don't throw away $5,000 in the War Room if you don't have that kind of money. If you're making that kind of money and, again, you have a high-level skills, you're actually going in there with like-minded people and you're trying to help them grow, in which case, if you try to help somebody else grow, that'll help you grow. And this is the business mentality you need to have going in there. You need to understand, hey, what are they doing? What are you doing? How can you help? Who do you know that can help out? How can you get paid? How can everybody win? All right. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. That's a hard pill to swallow. But thank God I didn't join that. Thank God I didn't join that, man. And you shouldn't either. Honestly, if you don't have 5K, you shouldn't join that.